Hey guys, wanted to give you a rundown on how to get your installation going for your Pro Tools software. You will be given an access code, and with that access code, you'll be given a link, and that link will take you to the sweetwater.com activation steps. So, what you're given is an activation code, but it's not exactly your license. So, you'll have to do a few steps. This web page will walk you through step by step what those steps should look like. And it's just important for you to know that you actually have to complete several of those steps. You have to create an Ilock account, create an Avid account, and then register the activation code on the Avid account. You have to authorize your academic eligibility, and then go back and authorize the Ilock license. So that's what this walks you through. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to go through and create your Ilock account at ilock.com. And if you can't find it, you can always Google it. It's just under Ilock. And if you type in Ilock, you'll see it. There it is. Now, when you register your account, you'll sign up for a new account, but you actually need to download this license support. Essentially, this license manager is what you use to authorize the licenses themselves. And then you're going to go to Avid. You just type in Avid, and you're going to register and create a new account at Avid. Now, nothing's going to show up yet. You'll sign in, or you'll create an account. You'll sign in. You'll see under the product page, nothing will be there yet. So again, this walks you through the steps. So creating that, creating your Ilock account or your Avid account, and then we have to tell your Avid account what your Ilock user ID is after you create it. So that's why we have to do it that in that particular order. That way, it knows where to put the license when it's time. Once you've done that part, this section here says register activation code, and if you go to this part here that says copy the activation code you received from the Sweetwater sales engineer and go to the Avid redemption page. If you go here while you're signed in, what it'll do is it will take you to, sorry, I didn't mind signed out. It'll take you to a page where it just asks you for that code. You will be emailed a code, and that code will be sent on to you for you to authorize it here. After you get it in there and you put it in, it will put that product under your Avid account. And this is what it'll look like. It's a redeem your code. You enter the code. It is then added to your Avid account. You then will have to verify academic eligibility. It'll ask you to verify academic eligibility, possibly via email if it doesn't do it directly on that page. This is where you're essentially going to have to give it you just have to give it your academic email, and you'll be able to receive the actual full license. When the license comes through, it will show up in your product page, and it should also automatically go to your Ilock license manager. So that license manager that we were talking about that you have to download is where the license will go. And once it's in that license manager, you will be able to, from there, activate the license on a particular location. So it's going to look like this when you open the Ilock manager, and then you're going to go ahead and tell it which location to activate to. So the thing is that you most likely don't have an Ilock key, so the activation location that you're going to want to choose is going to be your computer. So you're going to pick the license. You should see the Pro Tools license. You should be able to drag and drop it to the name of your computer there after you've signed into the license manager. One note about the license manager is a pain. It is fairly problematic. If you can't get in the first few times, keep trying to sign in. And please message me if you get stuck or if you have any issues. And for the most part, the biggest thing is waiting for the download to download when you actually download the software and installing the installer.